of like yeah, regarding the procedural side or the technological side, to make operations very efficient, and at the same time, we really give a good concentration on corporate governance and customer protection. So, price discovery is very important for transparency for the capital markets, and that's something we take care of. And we are really good also in suggesting which solutions that fits the stock exchange better, whether it is like, for instance, NASDAQ
So
technology.
can you say, in a nutshell, you are a stock exchange consultant? You can help emerging countries if they want to set up stock exchange, or if already have stock exchange, you can give consultancy to make it to system run better, provide surveillance, transparency against the fraud.
Exactly. That's for the capital markets. We give also the same for the listed companies or companies who are interested to list in stock exchanges, because if it's a private company planning to go public, then there are certain requirements need to be taken, certain structures need to be established in the companies. So we help companies do this as well. If that company also is underperforming, we help her to restructure that they can return to the green and better perform.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Thank you.
Good to have you. We hope to see you will join regularly and be exclusive member soon. Yıldırım Machine, Mr. Kasım. Abi sesi açalım.
Kusura bakmayın, merhaba tekrardan. Saygıdeğer grup üyelerimiz, tekrar görüştüğümüz için çok memnunuz. Üretimimize tam hızıyla devam ediyoruz. Gruptaki arkadaşlarımızla da güzel etkileşimler alıyoruz.
I will translate, Mr. Normally, Miss Melike represent the company, but she went to London. Husband, Mr. Kasım, is here, and his partner, Mr. Emre Yıldırım, they have concrete mixers, mobile concrete mixers. It works with diesel. This is good equipment for all the contractors in emerging countries. If a small amount of concrete needed for renovation or for a small project, for mega projects, there's concrete batch plants, and the big truck mixer comes and pumps the cement. But this is more manual. They invented a diesel engine that makes the machine run, provide the power to the machine, and price is affordable, slightly higher than Chinese, but cheaper than European alternatives, around $10,000. And Mr. Kasım and Emre Yıldırım will be in Ghana end of next month, end of May, WCI forum. We already asked support from our Ghanaian business partners regarding the matchmaking and organizing B2Bs for potential buyers. Thank you, Kasım.
Thank you. Teşekkürler
Zaretsky, joining first time, living in Tashkent, I believe. We have another Uzbek person here, Mr. Devran. I believe you can collaborate. Go ahead, Tanya.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. So I'm actually from the US, but I've worked in Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and now Uzbekistan. So I speak Russian, Persian, Dari, Tajik. The next language hopefully will be Turkish and Uzbek. And I also have on this call Dimitra here, Kalamalos, who is my business partner, currently based in Greece, but from a company based in Dubai and from Australia. and she's visited Uzbekistan last month and coming next month as well. So more or less, I've set up my own consulting company here in Uzbekistan, but no sooner did that happen than I start working with Dimitra. And currently, we're working on a number of projects in Uzbekistan. I should also mention that for the Global Chamber, I'm an advisor for the Central Asia region as well. And Dimitra can talk as well further, but right now we have an in bringing franchises to Uzbekistan, which is something that we just started. We're working on our first current franchise here, and we hope to bring that and various ones. We're working with Greek franchises now, but we're open to work with other countries, and there's a possibility to also of expansion into Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan, possibly later on in that front. We're also working on some logistics and infrastructure projects here in Uzbekistan. The country just opened up 5 or 6 years ago. So, and there's a huge population boom here. And Tashkent just is the third largest city by population in the former Soviet Union after Moscow and St. Petersburg. So there's a lot of first mover, second mover possibilities here in many areas, things that the rest of the world did 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago. Those things are happening here now. And if you wait 5 or 10 years, you may be too late. So this is one of those places where a lot of new markets and things are happening. So I don't want to take up too much time here. But I will say that at 9 o'clock tonight, I'm giving a longer presentation about opportunities in Uzbekistan for the Global Chamber. And just sorry, I will not be able to attend your Turkey tomorrow, but my colleagues will. And I will, if it's YouTube, I will watch it. So thank you very much.
Yeah, we are recording the events, and so is Global Chambers. I will promote not turnkey B2B, but Turkey as a country business opportunity.
Right.
So you have a webinar today. I will share your link with turnkey B2B.
Thank you.
Those who are available can join. Dimitra, you want to take floor? Go ahead, please.
Teşekkür ederim. Merhaba, everyone. It's a lovely good afternoon from Athens. Thank you, Daniel, for that wonderful introduction, and it's an honor to be part of this webinar. So yes, Daniel is my business partner. My company is a global consulting firm. We're based in Dubai. The company is called Hurama, which means inspiring vision in Greek. We specialize in emerging new markets. And of course, we assist in the areas of infrastructure, logistics, exporting, importing, and second business line, business development, third business line, coaching, HR, and education in general. What sets us apart? We have a lot of experts on board from all parts of the world. As Daniel said, we're currently starting to move franchises into Uzbekistan. And of course, we're working with a good team there. We're also actively looking for investors that can help us in our projects as well. We have been offered large-scale projects also, so we're looking for people that can help us. A lot of people said to me, why Uzbekistan? And I said, well, why not Uzbekistan? It's a new market with lots of good people that are willing to work with us. And yeah, looking forward to working with Daniel as well. So yeah, that's it from me. And yes, I hope I was to the point. Thank you.
Yeah, Dimitra, we are looking for a business partner from Greece. Keep in mind, you can also join Turnkey B2B as a Greece business partner. You can play a double role.
Thank you.
Because Greece is our neighbor, and we previously had someone. He was promoting golden visa and property market in Greece, but he didn't continue. So you may consider this position also. We need a regular business partner, committed business partner from Greece.
Okay, thank you. That sounds very good.
Pleasure to have you.
Yes.
We have Mr. Devran. He's Uzbek. by origin. Daniel, if you need local support with reaching politicians, etc., Devran can help you. He has a big experience in furniture industry, residing in Istanbul. Devran, take the floor, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good afternoon from Istanbul. My name is Davran. I'm from Uzbekistan, living in Istanbul. I have experience in exporting Turkish furniture and hotel, restaurant, and catering equipments, industrial kitchen equipments. So these days I'm assisting customers in Uzbekistan to find products in Turkish market, marketing as well as turnkey products and services in Uzbekistan at the same time. So whenever you need my assistance in Uzbekistan market, I can assist you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Miss Zuhra is here. You communicated?
Not yet, but yeah, once I had communication with her, we are developing some business together.
Inshallah. Can you tell about Miss Zuhra? She represents Narbutas.
Yes, Miss Zuhra is from She is from Kazakhstan, living and operating business in Uzbekistan. She's selling Lithuanian office furnitures in Uzbekistan, which is very big furniture company, as well as she has big customer base in CIA countries, which is Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. She can also assist you to furnish big office and then like a bank or university school furnitures.
Devran, Miss Doug is here. Welcome, Doug. We didn't know it was your birthday today. If we had known, we could move it to another day.
It's my honor and pleasure to be here any day. Thank you very much.
So this is our birthday gift to you. Sorry.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Welcome. So after the intro period roundtable, I will give you the floor. So you have a presentation, right? You can later you can share screen and you want to go by.
I don't have one that I'm presenting by like PowerPoint, but I'm happy to share information and have a conversation. I'm looking forward to it.
Screen share, or you want to have freestyle, just tell the story and answer the questions randomly?
That's my preference. Yes,
okay.
Please.
Okay, no problem. And then you can send me a Global Chambers PowerPoint presentation. I can post it, or you can do. You are already in the group.
Okay.
Thank you, Doug.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, Miss Zuhra is a wonderful Tatar business lady. She represents Narbutas, Scandinavian furniture in Turkey. Miss Ola, Devran, please note, Miss Ola, her daughter, working on some real estate development, property development projects, renovation projects. She said, I need a furniture contractor, fit-out contractor.
Thank you. Sure.
I said we have some people. So please contact her and try to meet them together. If Miss Zuhra is here, she will stay until Wednesday. Also, Mr. Reza, and she wants to visit, meet, come together with Istanbul MedAssist. She will be available after Friday afternoon. She is busy with some aviation people. They have airline promotion program. I met her at Polat Renaissance Hotel yesterday. She is with a group of 7 people. They need also education partners. I recommended to work with education, United Education, to send students from Nigeria, Benin to Turkey to study at universities. They need also a food partner. I recommended to contact with Erkan. Okay, moving on. Mr. Osman Ajian, B Plan Engineering.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Mr. President. I'm mechanical engineer. I'm owner Plan B engineering company. We are working about the mechanical installation works and mechanical installations, equipments, export and import works. For example, heating, cooling, air conditioning, HVAC equipments, plumbing materials also. We are working with Tesla in Germany. We export a lot of mechanical equipment, Romania, Morocco, Georgia, Azerbaijan, and another countries also. We have a good experience about some special works also. Natural gas pipelines and how can I say, petrol, Mr. President.
Crude oil.
Crude oil pipelines and storage tanks also, carbon steel or
I think it was Mr. Dare requested mobile refinery. You can, Dare, if it was your request, please take the floor. So we can say B-Plan Engineering is a one-stop shop for all mechanical and electrical projects. From design to installation, they can also provide equipment. They worked in mostly in piping of oil and gas projects, such as Mr. Ashraf. He has massive experience in gas industry. I will give floor later. Dare, please take the floor.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dare. I'm a business developer and I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. I run two businesses. One is a construction company and one is a consultancy company. And what we basically do is facilitate trade for people that will want to invest in the Nigerian economy, which is about one of the largest in Africa. And thanks to Turnkey, which has provided a very good platform to be able to meet with other business like minds. So at the moment, we're talking to one of the countries in Africa to set up a modular refinery in that country. At the moment, also, I had a very good conversation with Mark, trying to look at what we can do with Spain and Brazil, all of that. Then I think I see Martins also. So Martins is the special advisor to one of the governors in Nigeria. So at the moment, we're discussing electronic vehicle adoption, with the state. So it's been a very good platform meeting people in Turnkey. And thanks to Mr. President for having a very brilliant visionary group. Thank you.
Thank you, Dare. You're welcome. And we are organizing investment panel end of this month, 30th of April. We will bring up a success story every month, picking Turkish investors living in this specific country with a success story. So Vento Furniture will be success story of Nigeria. This Turkish businessman went to Nigeria as a furniture trader, and he settled. Now he has a chain of 15 stores and a furniture factory. So this is more convincing instead of theoretical speaking. Showing them the example means that gives the inspiration to Turkish people. I can do this as well in other industries. So Daniel also will be one of the speakers. Miss Titi from Global Chambers Director, she will be a speaker. Mr. Akın also. Maybe we can invite some more, like I can invite Hayat Holding Coordinator, Mr. Osman, is my friend from DEIK. I will also invite him to talk about Hayat Holding like Unilever of Turkey, has factories around the globe. Maybe he can tell us about Nigeria. I don't think I can invite. I can invite, but Mr. Selim Bora is chairman of Nigeria Business Council at the moment. He is very busy. Most of the time he's speaking with presidents and ministers. I don't think he would be interested, but maybe we can get his assistant or business development manager of Summa. Thank you, Dari.
Thank you, Mr. President.
This is a great company for superstructure projects, landmark projects. If the finance is guaranteed, there is a sovereign warranty, they can realize any project anywhere in the world.
Fantastic.
Mehmet Gökdemir, take the floor, please.
Hello, hello everybody. I am Mehmet Gökdemir. I am doing project investment and finance consultancy, and I am originally a textile engineer, and I am these days concentrated on recycling industry. So I am consulting some recycled machinery producers in Turkey, which has experience all over the world and has set up more than 200-300 plants from home waste to PET, plastics, recycle. Besides, since we are also providing funds from Gulf countries and Europe, anybody with a feasible project and with the right investors, we can always talk about funding the projects. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mr. Mehmet. I explained this to Muhammed Ebu Bekir, that Mr. Mehmet can find his EPCF contractor of recycling projects. What he needs is a proper report from the investing party. So Mr. Muhammed Ebu Bekir has a finance MBA, so he can also give us some webinars, training, or he can help the investor to come up with the balance sheet or pitch deck, how to make a pitch deck for the investors. As Mr. Mehmet stated, those investment funds, they need a proper feasibility report to put money, to invest money, but most of the time, the parties from emerging countries such as Egypt, they cannot provide proper documentation, and the project on hold, it doesn't proceed. So, Mr. Mehmet, I will link you with Ebu Bekir.
Perfect.
You can collaborate. He can discipline these, or he can put it together, the necessary information, so that you can provide investment. Thank you very much for joining today.
Thank you.
Mr. Mark from Spain. Mark, go ahead, please, take the floor.
Thank you very much, and hello everyone. So my name is Mark. I'm based in Spain, but I lived for over a decade in Brazil, and today I specialize in helping companies and investors enter and expand and navigate into that Latin American giant. I also, since I'm based here in Barcelona, I also help some investors come here in Spain in some real estate and events projects as well. And I wanted to say, since I have very few minutes, but I also wanted to say that sometimes I get some projects that has nothing to do either with Brazil or with Spain, and this is the case today. Tomorrow I'm meeting with a partner of mine here that is developing a new region in the new Uzbek capital, Tashkent, in Yonji Toshkent. They are developing a 200 hectares it's going to be called the Barcelona district, and it's going to be based on Barcelona urbanism. And they are very much, and that's why I'm meeting with them tomorrow. They're very much interested in me helping them get partnerships in terms of hotels, retail, franchises, and everything. So when I hear here Devron or Daniel talk about Tashkent and how you can help, I think that we need to talk further, because tomorrow I'm gonna be meeting with these guys.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. I can give you contact details of our electronic contractor, MSK Global. Mr. Serdar, I can also link you with Devran. Please remind me after the meeting. Mr. Serdar has done a lot of mega projects in Uzbekistan, such as Presidential Palace, Parliamentary, all electronic infrastructure. So he knows all the contractors in the ground. Also, I can link with Daniel Zaretsky, MSK Global Serdar. You can use him as a contractor. He's a professional. He has done projects in Qatar before the war, in Sudan. He has great experience from, he can provide anything related with energy also, uninterrupted power supply, and all electronics of a corporation need, like security systems, etc.
Very good.
Thank you very much, Mark, for joining today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Zazi and Mika from Estonia.
How are you today?
We are good. What about you?
Good, thank you. I think a big hello to everyone, not just from Oneism, but most importantly, newly setting up Oneism, well, Global Chamber Tallinn, Estonia. So lovely to meet you all. We're keen to do business with everyone. Happy birthday, Doug. Great to see you as always. And I think very, very briefly, we are an Estonia-based company, but we have subsidiaries in various countries, and our focus is really on revolutionizing global trade through advanced digital solutions and video-based marketplaces, etc., really about creating visibility. And most importantly, our mission is to create seamless cross-border trade with a particular focus on bridging countries, not just in Africa, where our current focus is, and hopefully Turkey next, but really in terms of connecting the world and remembering that borders on the ground are not relevant online, and how can we work together to create an amazing opportunity for businesses across industry sector.
Zazi, can you also shortly mention this Tanzania summit, Global Chamber Summit?
Of course. We are in the process of setting up an event for Global Chamber chapters in Africa and around the world to connect in Tanzania. We have had, thanks to Nima's work on the ground in Tanzania, the opportunity of having the President of Tanzania as the guest of honor on the first day of the event, which is July 8th to the 9th to the 11th. We also potentially have President of Zanzibar closing on the third day, plus the Minister of Trade and Industry. But as a result of the governmental sort of input and the influx of interest and opportunity and whatever that we've had, we will only have final information to release to everybody after the big stakeholders meeting, which is on the 17th of March. And I know, sorry, 17th of April. And I know Doug and ourselves and Nima, we're all waiting patiently to have those final details ready so that we can share it with you. But it is an opportunity to connect with really interesting people, all about promoting Global Chamber, increasing awareness, and with a solid focus on how can we create opportunities for small businesses in Tanzania and in Africa in general, and how can we connect via Global Chamber with all these interesting business opportunities that are available not only in Tanzania, which is a trade hub, but with the chapters that exist, like, for example, Liddell in Cameroon and so many others, which we could mention, but that would take all of the time. And just so lovely to meet you all and hear about everything that's happening from Uzbekistan to Turkey to Greece to wherever else. I look forward to connecting with all of you in person to see what we can do together.
Thank you, Zazi.
You're welcome.
Moving on, Ashraf Faruk, residing in Istanbul, Egyptian by origin.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for this wonderful meeting. I have seen a lot of
New faces, newcomers, yeah.
Yes, from different areas, which is very, very important and give more strength for our platform.
Yeah.
I am Ashraf Farouk. I am originally Egyptian. I'm living here in Istanbul since more than now almost 8 years. I have established this company, Meritorium. This is our company, our activities. We are in energy sector, specifically natural gas transmission and distribution sector. Personally, I have experience in natural gas transmission and distribution since more than 27 years. We are providing engineering services to the project companies and even to operation companies working in that field. On top of that, also, we are exporting materials and equipment for such projects like pressure reduction stations and metering stations, gas retransfer unit. Of course, all requirements for networks, for distribution networks and pipeline works, starting from all design and engineering packages to procurement stage or phase. We are active in some countries such as Libya, Oman. We hope also to enter another areas like Iraq and African countries. I'm eager to communicate with anyone who has interest to cooperate with us. You are most welcome, of course. Thank you.
Mr. Ashraf, can we say that you are one-stop shop for all natural gas projects?
Sorry again, Mr. Rashid.
Can we say you are one-stop shop for natural gas projects from design to installation, EPC contractor?
Yes, actually, we handled some projects for pipeline projects. For instance, we have just handed over one project, but let me say something that we are not handling, we are not covering EPC contract. We just cover the first E and P. And for construction, we are providing supervision for the construction.
Yeah, you can find the subcontractor to do the installation, to set up.
Definitely.
Okay, no problem. So this is how the contractors work. Actually, they have mostly engineering team, design team, and they have a procurement team. They do the coordination. They buy from different suppliers, logistics, and then installation.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Chef, for joining.
you are most welcome. Thank you.
Muaz Hassan, Almas Services.
Mr. President, how are you?
Good. What about you? Long time no see.
Very long time. I saw it was maybe 2023, maybe, since our last meeting in Turkey.
Yeah.
Actually, we're very, very happy to join Turnkey in 2023, and we got really busy, but we are very, very pleased to come back to Turnkey. Muaz Hassan, Egyptian in Istanbul. As Mr. Ashraf also, we are also about 8 years, but we are mainly, our main focus is in shipping services, only logistic shipping services, and we have also our other company, Almas Marmar, is on our business in Almas Marmar is in providing and supplying Turkish marble products and decorations. This is our main work here in Turkey. Egyptian, originally born in Kuwait, and will be very pleased in any cooperation. Will be very delighted. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You used to do furniture. Now you are focused in stones, marble?
No, we have also our shipping company, Almas Service. Alhamdulillah, we are one of the best now in sector in shipping used houses, like people who want to move from Turkey to another country, from door to door, houses, villas, apartments, all the used stuff. We are number one maybe in Turkey in shipping the
So we
furniture.
can say it is called international movers.
Yes, we are international movers. Yes, in services.
From for example, somebody moving to London from Istanbul, you pack the stuff
exactly,
and you reassemble in London.
Yeah, we do the shipping. This is our main work for gathering everything, do shipping, do customer clearance in Turkey and the other country, but assembling some countries we have subcontractors for assembling and some we don't have, but this is the best service that we provide in Almas Services, beside shipping services in general.
Yeah, sometimes people ask me to move their to transport their used car from America to Turkey. You do this also?
Yes, we are very good in moving used stuff and also cars of people, because normally people who come and go from Turkey and to Turkey with cars, we handle the used car.
Okay. So we have Miss Ayla, Atat Logistic. They provide all kinds of transport solutions.
Yes, very good.
She disappeared. Maybe she had to run for another meeting, but I can I can put you in collaboration.
It will be a pleasure, inshallah.
They do air, sea freight, road transportation. Yes. You can cooperate. Also, this seat, International Movers seat, as Turnkey members knows, we have industrial exclusivity and we have country exclusivity. You can be exclusive member for this industry. Please consider
Yes.
as ex-Turnkey contractor, you know the concept.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. I understand this.
Good to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Yusha, the playground contractor, Ghanaian by origin, living in Turkey. I met him, I organized a meeting with famous business developer, Emmanuel. He is now commercial counselor of Ghana president. How was the meeting, Yusha? Introduce yourself, your business.
Yeah.
And it was a short meeting due to His
schedule. Yeah. Right.
schedule. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you again. My name is Yusha, originally Ghanaian. I've been in Turkey for the past 10 years, schooled here, and now I'm working for one of the biggest outdoor playground companies here in Turkey. I mean, what we normally do is we do playground for children. It doesn't matter. We also do special projects. I mean, for bigger places like mall, we do indoor projects, we do outdoor projects. So, for example, we also have a special concept that we do for even children with disabilities and children with mental health issues. So in general, this is what we do, outdoor playground. Apart from that, I'm also the co-founder of Farming Global, which is an outsourcing company connecting suppliers and customers between Turkey and Ghana. So pretty much, yeah, this is what I do, and I'm looking to work with anyone who is interested in outdoor playground. And thanks to Turnkey, yesterday I met one of one of the dignitaries in Ghana. He came here for it's a business trip, and then I met him, and he really spoke highly of Mr. Rashid. Thank you again.
You're welcome. We are collaborating with Emmanuel.
Right.
Every business partner, I think he should study his success.
Right.
What is behind his success? First of all, he made himself like made in Turkey product promoter.
Yes.
He has excellent relations with the ambassador and the commercial counselor.
Right.
And if any project happens in Ghana, either in industrial infrastructure, superstructure, outsourcing, finished product outsourcing service, they come to Emmanuel. We need from Turkey. And he has his own network and partners. Also, we support him. He has become distributor dealer of many Turkish brands, such as Kütahya Ceramic.
Yeah.
And when there is an order, he takes a small operation cost to order and to check the quality and shipment. And the contractors, buyers in Ghana, they don't mind to give him small operation money because he is putting an excellent service. So his turnover between Ghana and Turkey was nearly $1.5 million. Yes, last year, only last year. So he's doing a great job. We are promoting him as honorary consular for Turkey, for Ghana. So if every business partner in other countries work the same way, so we will boost the Turkish export and tourism.
Of course.
And always he doesn't come alone. He comes with a few millionaire contractors with him. So he became a consular of the president. His cousin is foreign minister. We are going to have, there is Mr. Utku, WCI Forum has a business forum, Ghana Business Forum, taking around 50 Turkish suppliers to Ghana. So we will work on B2B part. We are collaborating.
Hopefully.
From Turnkey network, we have also around 5 participation. Doug, you can note this. We can do similar forums in collaboration with global chambers. The medium-sized companies, they stay in a hotel. They have a booth in the hall. So there are also B2B tables. So the buyers from other countries, they are coming, and the ambassadors, the ministers, etc. It is called a business forum. especially supporting medium-sized enterprises. The cost for B2B tables start from $2,000. For the booths, it goes up to $5,000, $7,000, $8,000, and for the sponsors, it's $10,000, including a hotel room accommodation, 2 days accommodation, and the city tour. I don't think we will have enough number if we do it alone, like turnkey B2B. We can provide maybe 5, 10 distributors, suppliers, but in collaboration with global chambers, I think we will reach more figures. Like we can do it a participation of 50 from other countries also. I think we can work on this in the future. So we are planning also to organize monthly investment panels. So we will invite ambassadors, business council chairman, commercial counselor, and we will talk about the success stories in this country. It is also interesting because all the emerging countries, they don't want exporters. They prefer investors. So if you consider African Continental Free Trade Agreement, whoever produce in Africa, even with assembly line, put things together, it will have a great advantage, be able to sell other neighbor countries without duties, tariffs. So this also will be, it is a trendy in the time of tariff wars today.
Yeah.
US increased tariffs against China, to 104% and China 84%. So the cards are shuffling again, and I think Turkey and other suppliers will benefit from these changes. So it's 10% for Turkey, and Africa, they have there is no tariff for African, most of the African countries to when exporting America, and whoever produce in Africa can sell other 54 countries without duties and tariffs.
Yeah.
Okay, I will move on quickly. Thank you, Yusha, for
You're welcome.
following instructions. You will do a great job.
Thank you.
Take a missionary. We don't hear you.
Excuse me, sorry. Now it's coming?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. I am a mechanical engineer. My name is Sezgin Teke. My company in Denizli City in Turkey. We are selling spare parts for loaders, excavators, about mining machines. Before 6 years ago, I was responsible service of Hyundai for Denizli, Aydın, Muğla, and Afyon cities. And same time, before my history, I was doing still construction works in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Morocco. And last year I was in Saudi Arabia same time with NEOM project. When we get some project management projects, I am going and doing that. At the same time, my company is selling spare parts works. That's all.
So for loaders, and you provide also for trucks?
No trucks. For loaders, excavators only. About engine parts, for Cummins engines, Isuzu, and Yanmar. Same times, hydraulic parts.
This is original or OEM?
No. Original, same time OEM. Some of them local product.
Both available.
Yeah. According to price, according to customer requirement.
Okay, understood. Sezgin Bey, sizden de bir üyelik bekliyoruz. Artık birkaç kez misafir ettik ve sizin
Evet.
sektörünüz de boş. Yani burada mesela Emanuel çok fazla trak kamyon ihracatı yaptı. Ford Truck'tan falan.
Evet.
Oradaki kontraktörlerle sizi tanıştırabiliriz. Yine oradaki inşaatçılarla çalışan Konmek, Mehmet Oflaz var. Biriket fabrikaları yapan, beton fabrikaları. Onlarla da hızlı iş geliştirebileceğiniz kontaklar bizde var. Yıllık üyelik $500 bir para değil zaten, bir uçak bileti parası. İlk
Evet.
siparişte çıkartırsınız. Bunu düşünün lütfen. Olumlu karar verirseniz bana fatura bilgilerinizi atarsınız. Teşekkür
Tamam.
ederim.
Tamam. Teşekkür ederim.
Mr. Umar Musa from South Africa.
Hello everyone. How are you? I am
Good. What
Umar
about you?
Africa. I'm based here in Cape Town. Thank you, Mr. President, for the hard working and the effort you're doing for us, putting all the entire world together in one platform. I really appreciate. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Me, Umar Musa, we are into mining from the Emerging Namibian Mining Association, and I'm also into aircraft business, selling, buying, maintenance of the airport, upgrading the equipment of the airport, and etc. And also we are marketers with absolute stability. We are also doing contract. We are also suppliers. We also promote products here in Africa. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Nice.
So anybody needs anything from South Africa, you are ready to support.
Yes, I'm here. Not only South Africa, in Africa entirely. In Africa, anywhere in Africa, I'm ready to support. I am a Nigerian originally, but I based in South Africa now.
I think Miss Tekla's mining contacts will be very helpful for Teka machinery. It's all about loading, excavating, and mining machinery. Once we become exclusive member, we will inshallah open our contacts. So you are working on some projects with Akan, and what is going on? What else you are in? How is your contacts with Turkey so far?
Sorry, come again, sir. It's breaking.
How is your business negotiations going on within Turnkey so far?
No, everything is going very well. The only thing, this pharmaceutical company, the Turkish the Turkish medical company, we already exchanged our form.
You signed contract with Istanbul Med Assist.
Yes. No, we first of all now I send them an MOU form. I mean, they send me an MOU form already we signed. So I was waiting for actually from them to confirm what I wrote. I mean, the way I fill the form, I feel it right. But unfortunately, it's only today they get back to me, the lady, I mean, the secretary. She get back to me, but I just see it's a bit late. But inshallah, within before the week, maybe tomorrow or next week, we are going to finalize everything. I will give them the other document because she confirmed to me what I feel in that form is all right. I've already contacted so many hospitals like in Nigeria, like the way I even explained to them here in South Africa, the government is even doing very well to even give like free medical services. So I don't think they are that much needed here in South Africa. But like the way I explained to them, we can operate in Nigeria. And then from my discussion with them, what I do understand is that I said to them,
okay, Umar, we have to cut it short. We have too many participants today.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Reza was here. You can, if you have some issues, you can discuss with Mr. Reza.
All right, inshallah. So kindly exchange my contact with Mr. Raza. And I also want to say apology to Mr. Mark. Like you sent me his contact regarding the white meat. We couldn't contact each other because the other person from Turkey, we were busy discussing with him, the one that we discussing related to Red Bull and so on and so forth. So I just see gone far for the Red Bull and the Monster. Then I say, okay, let me conclude with him first before, if he cannot produce the white meat, then now to contact Mr. Mark. But the way I look at it is rather maybe I will contact Mr. Mark maybe after. So my apology for that. And thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Musa.
Thank you so much.
Mohammed Omer from Iraq.
Hello, everybody. Thanks again, Mr. President, for a great meeting. I would like to start from recent news, which is a U.S. delegation consisting of 101 members from 60 companies in energy, technology, and health sectors visited Baghdad, Iraq. It is the largest U.S. trade mission to Iraq in the more than 100 years history of United States Chamber of Commerce. I wanted to start from this news that shows that the Iraqi market is emerging, and it's not only the low end of the products that we are consuming, as you hear, that it's energy, technology, and health sector. So I also agree 100% with Mr. Rashid from the new world economy are emerging right now, and Iraq economy will be one of the main roles in the region. So briefly on myself, I am Mohammed Omar. I am from Iraq, living between Turkey and Iraq. So I help companies to enter the Iraqi market. I have 17 years experience of exporting Turkish products to Iraqi. I have helped global brands to enter the market. So I'm happy to help every participant in this meeting who are interested if their products or services are suitable for the Iraqi market. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Mr. Raghav, take the floor.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. President. My name is CJ Agwong. I'm based in Lagos.
Can you hear me?
Okay, Agwo, go ahead. There was a misunderstanding. Agwo.
Okay, all right. My name is Lagos, Nigeria. I'm the National Director of BNI Nigeria, and besides that, I'm involved in economic development projects. I work with both local and international NGOs and multilateral organizations like MESICOPS, GIZ, FCDO, KI International, UNDP, Danish Refugee Foundation, and before now, USAID. We design, implement, and monitor development projects, be it women, rural, youth, employment, development projects, report development projects. We design, implement, and monitor for all these organizations. We've been doing this for more than 15 years. The last one we did, we just concluded, was just last month for KI International in the northeast of Nigeria. So we are willing, looking forward to you connecting us with any local and international have development projects in Nigeria, West Africa. And my own part, I'm willing to help anybody who wants to connect with Nigerian local businessmen or who want to do business locally here in Nigeria. Will be willing to be of great assistance to them. Thank you.
Welcome. Raghav Özcan.
Hello.
Ragip, go ahead. We can hear you.
We are the company Banora, and we are producing generally the bathroom products in there, like shower systems, shower panels, faucets, some bathroom accessories, etc. So we are the producer of some big brands. We are doing OEM production, and also we have our brands. This is Banora. The summarize is like this. Thank you so much.
Can you explain how Turnkey helped you when you visited Senegal, Ivory Coast?
Yes. Yes. On February, we attend a fair, Sencom fair in Senegal. And in this fair, it was very good for us. We have some contacts, especially Turnkey help us on there too much. The ex business developer of the Senegal, Ibrahim Ba, was here, and we get some contact with him, and also some different business contact with other people on there. Thank you so much again to Turnkey platform on there. And also in Ivory Coast, we have some contacts. Last month was, as you know, the Ramadan, so that generally, especially in Africa, in there, the Muslim countries are like a holiday. So now it passed, and it start to call and give some orders on from there. We will start also.
Thank you. Thank you. Priya. We don't hear you.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good
Can
afternoon.
you hear me?
Now, yes.
Okay, my name is Priya. This is the second time I'm joining. I want to say thank you. Though I'm a businesswoman, I deal with our Nigerian food stuff, our local food that we sell in Nigeria, like our egusi, ogbono, all those things. That's what I did. And so I don't know. Mr. Daniel invited me, so I said, let me join so that I can learn more. So that is all. I'm so
Have you
tired,
been
I'm
to
exhausted.
Have you been
I'm in
to
the
Turkey?
hospital. I'm not feeling fine.
All right. She doesn't look good. All right. Martins, can you speak? I saw you driving. Martins Arabun.
Yeah, hello. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just give me a minute. So my name is Martin Sorebo. Glad to join. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Martins, your voice is breaking up. Maybe you should introduce yourself without the camera.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Okay, good. Sorry, the network's a little bit poor. We are on project inspection today, so a little bit hazy. Nice to meet everyone. My name is Martin Sarebun. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for your kind time for being able to talk on this meeting today. I am speaking also to invite everyone to the Edo State government to also be able to come and explore opportunities here. There are several opportunities here in Edo State, and we want to be able to invite each of the businessmen here. I wanted to speak especially with Mark. There are some opportunities in Nigeria for exploring, for example, production of tiles, Spanish tiles. So if Mark has anyone who's interested in this, please let us know. Also Turkish tiles as well. I have a partner who's willing to join that project. He's very strong partner. So if anyone is ready for production of Spanish tiles or production of Turkish tiles in Nigeria, we are ready to welcome them with the ability of the government of Edo State and also our local partner who will also bring in the funding, some funding for that project. So there are other projects we want to explore, like greenhouse projects in Edo State. If there are anybody who is willing to bring in technical expertise and some level of funding, we are ready to explore that opportunity as well. So with our connections in the Edo State, that we are willing to help to make the communication with government very easy. So that's what we can provide and promise. And as we go, if there are any opportunities, anyone who wants to explore in mining, as well in those states, we are willing to assist, and we welcome everyone. So if Mark is here, if Mark is listening, please also reach out if you have any such opportunities that can be explored.
Martins, we should move on. We have short time.
Yes, sure. That's all for me.
Doug's birthday today. We have to wrap it up. So you can tell us about investment opportunities in the Invest Nigeria panel.
Okay, sure.
You are one of the panelists.
Okay.
So we will find tile manufacturer, sanitary manufacturer interested to start joint venture in Nigeria.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Thank you. All right, just a few people left. Doug, thank you for your patience. Today we have, I should do it as short as 1 minute. Like when you say 60 seconds, people speak shorter, but sometimes people take a few minutes and it extend the period. Nima from Tanzania. Nima.
Yes, hi Reset, happy birthday, dog. And I'm so happy to be part of the vision for Global Chamber in Tanzania and Africa. My name is Neema. I come from Tanzania, and I'm the executive director for Global Chamber Tanzania, but also the vice president for African Women in Herbs and Spices and African Women in Export Network, representing 54 countries in Africa. At the same time, I am also preparing for the conference in July from 9th to 11th that Zaz was speaking about. I'm very excited to host you all. I would like to extend an invitation for this. It's going to be a great opportunity, and anyone who wants to host business meeting or meeting people for a certain industry, I'll be really happy to help you arrange all the logistics. So
Nima,
that can
what
be
are the dates again? 9 and 10th of May, or
9th to 11th of July.
so the president of female president of Tanzania and the minister will join.
Yes, the minister will be there through.
Connection is interrupted.
Throughout the conference, because he is holding with us, but
Yeah, your voice is breaking up, Nima, because of bad connection. Unfortunately, it is. There's
hello.
a time. Yeah, there is. We couldn't hear your last sentences because of bad connection. I am trying to say it is.
Sorry.
It is clashing.
I was
with
just saying.
With the program, end of May, there is this Turkey-Ghana Business Forum, end of May. Like 5 of the Turnkey B2B members are joining this event. I would love to come to your event in Dar es Salaam, and visiting Zanzibar would be nice. If you can work on a package like hotel accommodation, etc., we can promote it on Turnkey B2B, or we can organize a session like this to talk about this event and what is on the agenda. I recommended you to support it with matchmaking software and invite some exporters and invite some keynote speakers and make it like investment panel. If you, when the leaflet is ready, please share with us and we will promote it within Turnkey.
Thank you very much. And good news is yesterday we received that the president of Zanzibar will be closing the event. So this is going to be very interesting. And thank you so much for support. And also we would like, if there will be business people or anyone here who wants to us to arrange something that is unique for them, or they want to meet certain group of people, we are ready to support that in a different arrangement, and that will not clash with the conference, but we are ready to arrange certain business meetings or breakfast meetings with businessmen, exporters in Tanzania, and also the government, so that they can be able to, close deals. Thank you so much.
Okay, Nima. We will organize another webinar for this Global Chambers Tanzania Summit. Thank you very much for joining. Moving on. Nezih, are you here, Nezih? Nezih Yaman?
Yes, Mr. Rashid.
Okay,
Hi, hello everyone. I am Nezih Yaman.
Mr. Nezih is board member. He's a founding member of Turnkey B2B. Nezih, also after introducing your business, also why one-on-ones are important. Please explain how people can develop business, what we need to make Turnkey B2B great again.
I am Nezih Yaman, Stikont Prefabricated Company. We are producing prefabricated building materials and doing the assembly all around the world. We did so many projects in Africa and even Latin America as well. We are quoting school projects in Africa now. We did finish one project in Senegal, but after the election, new government still didn't start the new phase of the school project. I hope we can cooperate to find some school project and other projects in locals in Africa, especially. B2Bs are important to go deeper for the companies.
One-on-one meetings.
one-on-one meetings. For instance, I give an example for school projects. We did school projects in Senegal, Democratic Congo. Now through the one of friend and through the connection, we are quoting a school project in Mauritania nowadays. I hope we will be successful for the tender. Still we are pushing to get the contract. If you have chance to go deeper, you may understand what the other person or the company can capable for what to do. For instance, prefabricated building is a wide area. We can construct schools, medical centers. When the construction cost is very expensive. Even it is fast track project. For instance, we did a like hostel project in Ivory Coast. Like 4 months, we did 50,000 square meters for Francophone Olympics. By doing one-to-ones, you may have more information regarding what they can do.
So without one-on-ones, it's not possible to understand business and capacity of the supplier or other business partner. So it is crucial, very important to mutually understand how you can collaborate, support each other. Sending business leads. Mr. Nezih is a great business developer also. He has a huge network. He made 9 turnkey members so far, recommending suppliers our network. And anything related to cheap housing, light steel, prefab, working camps, Mr. Nezih is ready to help from design to installation. He can also furnish these projects with cheap furniture. They don't need good quality because it's temporary buildings. Thank you, Nezih, for your support. We have Akın from Nigeria. Akın, shortly, please. Mr. Akın. Akın Sanda. Akın Sanda. I think he's busy. Abdullaye Sambo.
Thank you, Mr. Razid. Really great job on just like connecting us with the entire Turkey population here and Turkey business people. Great job on just doing the networking and connections there. So just happy to hear a lot of projects being done in Senegal. Senegal and Turkey have good relationship, as you could hear some of the investment made in Senegal by Turkish companies. A lot going on for Turkish companies in Senegal. But just to say that I am originally from Senegal, but I'm based in the US also. So I just travel back and forth. For any investment opportunities that you need in Senegal, please contact me. You can reach out to Razid, and Razid know how to reach me. One thing that I wanted to highlight is I have 4 things that I have on my plate. The first one is one hotel that is being sold at 30 kilometers from the capital, Dakar, the resort area. That is for 30 million euro. There's a second hotel also that I got approached. It's being for sale also. That is 5 million euros. There is the third thing is a piece of land in the industrial zone for 8,000 square meter that's being sold for manufacture. It's a great location. great area for manufacturing. It's 8,000 square meter. The last thing that I wanted to share, the International Youth Olympics are coming up in Senegal end of November 2026. So lots of opportunities there for temporary housing. I heard some earlier about Nizit talked about temporary prefab. That would be great. I think we can connect later if you wish, because I'm sure the Olympics they are looking for temporary for hosting the athletes that's coming to Senegal. As I always said, that Senegal is open for business, and right now that there is a great business relationship between Senegal and Turkish. And I do also represent lots of U.S. companies in the water sector, oil refinery, and I heard earlier about Mobile Refinery. There's a company in Texas that I represent also. They've been in the oil business since 1979. So they do supply modular mobile refineries. The modular refineries they start from 10,000.
I will link you with Dari, who asked mobile refinery.
Okay.
And regarding your investment projects, please work on a presentation, investment opportunities in Senegal. I will give you floor, and you will tell us about Senegal business opportunities, including your projects. Okay. And we will promote you as business partner of Senegal. Okay. So thank you very much.
Sounds good.
Okay, take care. Kanti from India.
Thank you.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Hi.
My name is Kanti. I'm from India. First of all, I'd like to thank you everyone for giving me this platform to grow my business. And last year, I started my platform that called the Pride of Drive. And so just I'm trying to learn in this platform. And by profession, I'm the cabin crew. I have 14 years flying experience. And also just I'm trying to build up my brand. And today I'm in Jaipur. So just I wanted to show you some clothes. I went market. So just I'm very much interested in that cloth business, home decor product and rice products. So and sir, how I'll say that. So just I'm trying to learn in this platform, sir, the building network. And today I went to market in Jaipur, and we have lots of good cloth products. So I would like to show you in that. Just today I went there. So we have really good product, Indian products, so you can see that. Okay, so just I'm trying to build up my brand. So I'm just exploring India and just trying to pick up the good products so we can make that good market in globe. And also I'm trying to make my business forum that is called Global Tribal Business Forum, and talks is already going on. Maybe a date is not finalized, but maybe end of this year, we are going to organize a big business global tribal business forum in India, my place. And this year, I'm planning to do my fashion show and the business conference as well, award show as well in Dubai. But date is not finalized, sir. So just trying to do all this stuff. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to learn, and just I want the big support to launch my brand, and lots of people they are behind me looking forward to we can give the brand, and so can we can do that the global markets, global business we can do that. And I'd like to thank Mr. Daniel Martin who is giving me this opportunity to learn this platform, and I'm learning and growing, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So we have Mamadou Zonon. Mamadou. Are you here, Mamadou? Mamadou Zonon from Burkina Faso. Akin Sanda. Turn on your camera, Akin.
Yes, good evening. Unfortunately, I'm traveling. I'm on the train. If you don't mind, I can introduce myself later. I'm on the train now.
You are on the train?
I'm going back to Lagos. So, anyway, my name is Onde.
Yeah, speak without camera, please. Your connection is not good. Now we can hear you, Akin. Please speak without camera. Your connection is not good.
All right. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is I'm a lawyer and I work in Lagos, Nigeria. So we offer applying for commercial and registration matters. All matters legal, as in we need to invest in Nigeria. We have to support. And we also provide business participation opportunities for those who are looking to grow their market. In Nigeria, we also help them as well. So I'm sorry I can't, I'm on the train and I'm on the journey. So I wish everyone wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Akin is a lawyer and he provides business services from Nigeria. He helped some of Turkish companies, entrepreneurs to set up office in Nigeria. And he is going to be one of the panel speaker of Invest Nigeria panel end of this month. Davron, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please take a family photo. Everyone, please turn on your webcams, give us a smile, and we will start Global Chambers webinar after the family photo. Sorry for the overrun, Doug. We are keeping you busy in your birthday. Everyone, turn on the cameras and give us a smile, please. Family photo time. Mr. Omer, Nima, Musa, Ragib, Mamudu.
Dear Akin Sanda.
He's on train, maybe. Muaz, Nima, Umar, Musa, Mamudu, Martins.
Yes.
Smile for picture, please. Davron, take 2 pages. I think we have around 30 participation, so one screen is not enough.
Sure. I am taking the photo now. 1, 2, 3. Just a second, one more time. One more time, please. Thank you.
Welcome. All right. Doug, please take the floor. We had very good participation today, around 35 from 17 countries. Go ahead, please tell us about Global Chambers. Happy birthday again. And we will have, if anyone has questions after Doug's presentation, please raise hand. And then we will, Mr. Doug is going to answer the questions.
First of all, I would like to address you. Sorry for being late. I was in exam. I just came out from exam. That's why.
Sharafuddin, Mr. Doug is speaking. Please, later I will give you floor. Doug, go ahead.
It's an honor and pleasure to be here today. Are these normally about an hour, I think you target. So I'm very happy that you've been able to get many more people involved here today. And so it makes it more of an honor to share a little bit. I do need to drop off for another meeting here in a few minutes, so I'll be very brief. One of the things I've really admired about this group is a great reflection on Rashid's professionalism and the way he approaches business in a very serious way. This may be the first event that I've been to recently where people mentioned that they're an engineer at the beginning of their introduction. I'm not sure that's ever happened at Global Chamber, which is very refreshing. By the way, I'm a chemical engineer, so I'm happy and proud of that. I worked for a company called DuPont in my career, and with DuPont is a big company with Teflon and nylon, and in fact, I was a researcher in the building where nylon was invented. Walter Carruthers was the inventor of nylon, and I ended up working in the Teflon business. And so I was very honored and pleased to receive patents by hanging out with some really smart people. And perhaps that's one of the reasons why I started Global Chamber. I just like hanging out with smart people. And I also believe that we're better together, that especially around global business, that a teamwork and a village of people who are helpful and supportive of each other is essential. So when I retired from DuPont, I recognized that at a big company, I had all the resources that I needed to be able to succeed as an exporter. I spent most of my career in Asia. I've lived in Japan and speak Japanese. I've lived in Singapore, and I've been to all the countries of Asia and many in Europe. I'm sad to say I've not been to Turkey yet, and so it definitely is on a bucket list. Tanzania also, I've not been to, and I plan to be there.
You saved the best for the last.
I look forward to it. I remember in visiting Greece, my wife is a Greek American, so as I talked to Rashid, I apologize in advance because I feel, not from my wife, but from others when I was in Greece, some level of passion that still remains between the countries. And I view that as a good thing. You know, ultimately, we are all in the human race, and that's part of what I believe around the Global Chamber. I wanted a chamber of commerce that was everywhere. There are great things going on in regions, including Rashid's work here with Turnkey. What I wanted to have for Global Chamber was a community of professionals and leaders that allowed the next country to be created, to the next country to export to, the next country for investment. And it's a hard thing. It's not easy to find leaders that have the capability that we require within Global Chamber, but they are here. And in fact, they are here in this room. You started this meeting with Daniel Zaretsky, who is our global advisor in Central Asia. Ruby Golo, who most of you should know, if you don't know, is an amazing leader in Africa and our Global Chamber Executive Director in Ghana, with her deputy director, at least earlier, Sharon was here. Zazie presented for Estonia here in Global Chamber. I had to leave this meeting because Titi had set up a meeting for some of her work with us in Nigeria. So
if you
finish
can,
that meeting.
If you can postpone that meeting like 15 minutes, we would like to hear more about Global Chambers and Executive Director and Global Advisor positions. Sorry for the overrun. I think they can hold on 15 more minutes.
Actually, Titi and I already did that meeting, so I stepped out of this room to do that meeting. So we're all set. So I have another meeting that happens at the top of the.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Can you postpone that one?
It's a Globinar, so it's similar to your meeting tomorrow on Turkey and also Daniel's meeting on
So
Uzbekistan.
you should do the moderation.
So I look forward to participating ongoing. I just have a couple more people to recognize. Kelly Lydell was here, Dr. Kelly Lydell from Cameroon, who is an extraordinary, knowledgeable and experienced leader, especially in the agriculture. And then Mark Flo Martin has been here, who's a member of Global Chamber, and Abdullah in Senegal. Thank you for presenting and being a member of Global Chamber and such a supporter. I think there were some others, but hopefully, and I'm sorry if I missed you. My intent when I started Global Chamber actually 10 years ago was to be a resource for companies that are growing internationally. And I recognize that through my global connections, if someone was going to be dumb enough to start this global chamber, and crazy enough, maybe is a better word, that I might be the one to do it because of my connections around the world. And here we are 10 years later with 525 chapters around the world, not fully developed yet. And that's one of the reasons why we need help.
How many of them are full now?
I'm not sure. I know that for Africa we have 67 cities and we have 59 filled, and so we have coverage in that many cities, and so around the world
you covered around 300. Can we say roughly?
At least 300, and in fact, it's quite a bit higher than that. It's probably over 400 in terms of coverage.
Approaching 525 metros in a year or so.
It actually may be 500, and just for a private conversation, we started out with 525 chapters, but it's actually closer to 600. We just haven't changed the number. I just been too lazy to change the graphics. And I kind of like 525. It has a very nice Asian kind of feel to it. So we have a lot of the world covered, but we need three things, or I'll request three things today. Number one is, we're always looking forward to meeting new members to help them grow. The last 3 weeks have been by far the busiest time at Global Chamber in adding members and renewing members. I was worried that with the dynamics of the world that there might be a challenge around how we proceed, but quite the opposite. It's been an amazing opportunity, and we're being flooded with people interested in opening up new markets, which is what we're good at. So we're very excited and happy that that's happening. Number two is global advisors around the world, like Rashid in Istanbul. We're looking for people who are professional, are connected, are trusted, are responsive. And when we have a member that needs help in their region or in the market segment that they know, that they respond and they're helpful and they're service oriented. And as I think all of us know, when we help people, it comes back. And so global advisors always benefit when they have that mentality. So if you have a region of the world, and we structure our chapters by larger cities of 2 million and above, if you're near a city and you have some interest and connectivity into that city or a market segment, I heard, for instance, energy mentioned earlier. It's a very hot market. If you're interested and have interest in those areas, then please contact me at doug@globalchamber.org. I'll resend my information in the chat. Please do. The next level of support is something called an executive director of Global Chamber. In all 525 chapters, we seek an executive director, and there we're looking for someone to build the chapter. And so similar characteristics where the person is professional and well-connected and knowledgeable and responsive. We also look for them to grow the chapter with three things. Number one, have an advisory board. Number two, have events. And number three, bring on members and sponsors and build the chapter. And so if you run a business and recognize the value of balancing something like this and the connections you can get through Global Chamber with your own business, then please consider applying to Global Chamber. I'd like to, Rashid, end before I take any questions with the 3 or the 5 main benefits of Global Chamber. Number one is that we strive every moment of every day to make strategic connections. And Rashid knows the importance of that. I watch him and admire his ability to listen and to understand, and then to be connected enough and have a connecting mind to be able to make the connections. Rashid and I both have a furrowed brow right here in the middle of our foreheads because we're listening intently, we're really working hard to make a good connection, and then other parts of the day we're building the network to be able to make connections. And so I always figured that if I could have a network that was filled with people better and smarter than me, like Rashid, like Ruby Golo, and like the others here within Global Chamber, that would be an amazing network. And so that's what we do. Those people are connectors. And so we make strategic connections, number one. Number two, we make those connections to build business. Very important, not just to make connections for connection's sake, but very targeted connections that can help build the business. Number three is we believe that having this global network opens up not just knowledge of global opportunities, but access to those global opportunities through those connections. And number four is having a supportive community is so important, more important than ever, because we're not political at all, but there is geopolitics, and none of us can control the leaders of our own country and what they do. We just can't. So instead of being pulled down by those people on occasion, we can lift ourselves up by doing business together, by connecting in the proper ways around highly ethical business and highly professional business. And we can build a better world by creating those connections. When we're talking to each other, when we're negotiating with each other and mediating and having troubles from time to time and working through those troubles, we set good examples for our community and for our family to live a life that's full and rich and prosperous and enjoyable and moves the world forward. And then number five is, we do believe that business provides hope, and it requires resilience, and it also requires support of each other to be most successful. And so our community, like what Rashid has built here with Turnkey, is clearly very supportive and helpful for each other. And that's why the synergy between the two organizations exists. Thank you, Rashid, for the opportunity.
You're welcome. I would like to mention, we have a social responsibility program. We donate some of our income to charities in Africa to fight with poverty, healthcare, providing free healthcare, drinking water. And this is also another benefit. It makes us feel better. We do great things together, good deeds together. I set the example. So we did many projects in the past. So thank you, Doug, for being with us. I believe together we follow the motto of Henry Ford, coming together is beginning, staying together is progress, working together is success. we will reach all the targets we are setting up. Hopefully, we collaborate very nicely. We complete each other. We started how we can help, you know, the beginning story, alleviate the poverty, orphans in Africa, how we can also help millionaires of Africa with projects, various projects from different fields. That's why we brought together all these suppliers. And the best way, the most optimal way to develop business in a foreign country, have a business partner. As you said, you cannot understand the dynamics of a foreign market just visiting an exhibition or spending a few days. You need a follower, you need always representation on the ground. So these are the business partners we are developing. And I say, we provide you a marketing team, business development, global marketing team, business development team that you can build spending thousands of dollars and visiting maybe hundreds of countries. This network is already built. So all you have to do is join the meetings, be active, proactive, and take advantage of it. Somebody called Turnkey B2B business machine. Export machine. I really loved it. So this is what we are trying to do. Anyone has a question for Mr. Doug, please raise hand. He has a very short time, like 5 minutes left. Doug, I'm sure there are a lot of people would be interested within Turnkey. Tell us the empty metros. You want to fill up vacant metros with the global chamber executive position and global advisor position. You can post these cities in the group also. We might help you with some cities. Maybe you are not aware. In Turkey, we have 20 cities over 1 million population. So when Turkey is mentioned, people only know about Istanbul, Ankara as the capital, but we have Izmir, we have Bursa, we have many industrial cities, around 20. So you need 20 executive director chapters from Turkey, like BNI, somebody mentioned BNI. BNI has over 30 chapters in Turkey, like 40 chapters maybe, and more than 1,000 exclusive members, small business owners. And we are focused on suppliers, contractors, so that they can get projects. We have a nice algorithm, very good algorithms, industrial exclusivity. And if we keep doing these investment panels, summits together, I think we will contribute development of emerging countries in terms of industry, trade, and tourism a lot. Okay, sorry for the interruption. And questions, please raise hand. Mr. Doug has to run another meeting. Mr. Osman, you had a question earlier, you raised hand.
Only I said congratulations. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody has question? Doug, by the way, you have a very relaxing and soothing voice. You should have been a psychology therapist or something.
My daughter is a nurse practitioner, and she has a lot of that in her as well. I also have actually done some radio. I've done some programs on entrepreneurialism later in my life. And then when I worked for DuPont, I spent a lot of time in the automotive industry. In terms of my backgrounds and expertise, it was mostly in materials. So automotive, aerospace, advanced materials were big. And there was one day I was driving to work in Detroit, and on the radio, I could hear myself talking about the Teflon and in their car for fuel hose applications. And so that was somewhat surreal to listen to. So Thank you for
So
the compliment.
we have a similar program called Industry Radio. They make medium-sized companies speak on the radio, and they promote their business on the radio. I really like your voice and tone. I can listen you until the morning, like a beautiful song.
That's very, very sweet. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Even though you don't speak French, even you know, the French, when they speak, it sounds like a poem, but maybe they speak about maintenance, technical maintenance or something.
Yeah, I learned German from my family. I'm German, Polish, American. So I learned German as a kid, and then I did learn French in high school and junior high. But when I learned Japanese, I lost almost everything. DuPont has a headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, and it always amazed me that everybody in the office spoke 5 languages. It was just extraordinary. I can really only do English and Japanese. I even tried Korean, which is somewhat similar to Japanese, but I couldn't get into it. So only 2 for me.
Congratulations. How many minutes left, Doug?
Whenever I need to leave, I've let the meeting know that I'll probably be a couple minutes late.
Somebody else can do the moderation. We need you for the chit chat. Mr. Mehmet Gökdemir, he did a master's in Manchester. He has something to say. You are in similar ages. You don't estimate his age, but he has 3 grandsons, approaching 70, and you look like a young man. Go ahead, Mr. Mehmet. What is your secret?
So after all these nice things, I can speak freely. So Doug, it's very interesting. You worked in DuPont for many years, because maybe since I've been in textiles almost 40 years. I know that I'm really getting old, Doug. Lycra, as you know, is patent from DuPont and was sold to Investa, and I think
elastic fabric, we can say, right?
So actually, what I always tell, Turkey is a textile country, but actually we are not doing any high-tech products. So that's why now all the textiles are moving to Egypt now, already moved to Bangladesh, even China is moving out. So I'm really very highly interested in high-tech textile products. So I even have some projects because I know that I sold many millions of meters fabric to Levi's, Doug, to Brussels, to San Francisco, but always price. So the only thing is I know that really there is a good field in high-tech development. Since you are a chemical engineer, it's very interesting. We keep always in touch because USA has always been the invention from high-tech products. So it might be interesting, not only for trade-wise, but also from product development point of view. I would like to keep in touch with you.
Great. Oh, that would be great. I'm very familiar with Lycra. And there's actually another product that you don't associate with DuPont, but it actually is and was. There's a product called Gore-Tex from the W.L. Gore company that's outdoor coating. So it's a very special Teflon-based, fluorine-based material that was developed in the 1950s by Bill Gore. And Bill Gore, he and I have a very strong connection because he's also was a chemical engineer. He worked for DuPont, and he approached DuPont with this invention of a special fabric called Gore-Tex eventually. And DuPont said they were not interested in the business. However, it grew into a multi-billion-dollar global business, but DuPont was a materials business. They weren't in a finished product business, so they decided not to invest in that. So Bill Gore left. DuPont, and he ultimately created an amazing company. He had a lot of different excellent philosophies around business that were groundbreaking. He ended up dying on a mountain at age 90 years old in the Wind River area of Wyoming. Very dynamic leader, very interesting
At the age of
entrepreneur.
90 when he was hiking.
I'm sorry?
He died at the age of 90 when he was hiking mountain.
He was out, having lived a long life, and he was just out exercising, and off he went. The only more interesting older person to die was my great grandmother, Paula Gertz. She migrated from Poland to the U.S. and she died at age 99. She fell out of a cherry tree. So she was picking cherries at age 99. I'm fairly tall. I'm 6'4", 193 centimeters. She was less than 5 feet. She was a very small lady. And somehow I became, a larger person. She was apparently quite a very spirited woman. And probably there's some of that in me as well.
So we have another similarity. My grandma is still alive, approaching 100.
Amazing.
So we both have we both have German discipline. To build a network, it takes a great amount of discipline and commitment, right, Doug?
I think there needs to be the vision, and then definitely you have to, like in my case, we're clearly connectors, right? There are lots of people who are not connectors necessarily, but you and I think of like, what are you saying? And then we're already making the connections to other things. And that's when I look for people in our network, I'm looking for those kinds of people like you that have that innate capability. And then, it definitely takes hard work. Global business, period, requires hard work. And it's one of the reasons why many of us are part of it. It's more complicated. It's not as easy as just doing a local retail store. There's more complexity. It requires more connecting between people and products and other people in different markets and cross cultures, etc. It's not for everybody, but for those of us that do it, we would have nothing less.
Yeah, we have also great connectors in Africa Business Forum. Founder of Africa Business Forum, Mr. Fatih Akbulut, referred to these people super connectors. So we are in the center, you and me, like founder of BNI, also Ivan Meissner was a super connector as well. So I cannot help it when I speak to one person, I listen very carefully, and my brain automatically starts thinking how I can help this person, with whom I should link him, so that he can do business. So it is a natural ability. It is a gift, I think, to have. Not everybody have this setup. Like I believe also in giver's gain. When you make favor to other people, if they have good consciousness, they always come back to you. But if you approach them with a benefit in the first place without giving first, receiving first, we call them hunter people. And people feel this energy and they put distance. And in the end, maybe the hunters, they reap the benefit in the short run, but the farmers, the givers, they build a stronger relationship and long-lasting, and it pays off not sooner, but in the mid-run, in the midterm or long-term, it pays better, if you would agree with me.
Yeah, I'd say absolutely. I'd say two things. Number one is I didn't fully appreciate that aspect about myself until watching my own daughter. She first was a nurse and then a nurse practitioner, and she was not like me with math and science. She had struggles with it. I was always straight A's, and that's why I became a chemical engineer. But she struggled with it. But then ultimately, her nursing, and then ultimately her nurse practitioner, she was number one in her class. And she was number one because she connected thoughts. When you're a nurse or a nurse practitioner or a doctor, you have to ask questions and then pull what you're hearing, what's real, what's not real, and what are the solutions. And it's a very similar process, I think, to what many of us need to do, right, in terms of our business. And she has that. She has that capability.
Can we say
really
that analytical thinking?
Yeah, and the ability to make those connections is just really a powerful thing. And so the last thing I'll say though on that is to do that, I recognize I have it, and many of the people within Global Chamber have it just naturally. But to be global and to support members, we recognize that systems need to be built beyond people. And so artificial intelligence is an amazing tool that we're now implementing. We have developed a tool to be able to make those connections. Last night, I got kind of the final review of it so that we can begin to present that to our team globally next week. And so we're now on the verge of having the capability for technology to be able to help in those processes. And I'm really excited about that development.
Global Chambers will come up with AI-backed application. It will connect people.
It's already been developed, so we're just trying to figure out the best way to roll it out. So we're rolling it out to our internal team first next week. The next training program for our own people will have that there, and then the connection piece is trickier because how many people do you include in the database? And how not everybody wants to be included in terms of being connected. And so there's a very strong human part of connecting that artificial intelligence has a harder time discerning. So there's some, but we'll roll it out and we'll take it step by step. But to us, that's the next phase of connections, is building the network and then using technology to be able to make better connections going forward.
So
The feedback loop is important too, because we can understand who someone wants to meet and then miss the mark, either size or market segment or title of person. And so the feedback loop is really important. And so those are things we're working on as well.
Yeah, if it will work based on keywords, right? For example, somebody asking for mobile oil refinery and somebody is providing it, it will match these two. As I mentioned in our earlier online meetings, there is one company called 12. It matches the 12 people in a business forum from the maximum percentage to the lowest. It makes a list of the people, 12 people. You should it prioritize your time. Actually, it is very good. So if we can come up with the same application, somebody enter Global Chambers, we can use the same application as Turnkey. We can have some kind of collaboration like we do now. And I want the newcomer automatically guided by the system. It is like a missile technology with whom you should start one-on-ones. You know, the staffing applications has this. You enter the qualifications you need, and it checks the database, and it comes up with 10 candidates. This is 90% matching. This is 80%. So you can make your prioritization, and you can first start with the highest matchup. So if we can come up with this, we need to staff more people inside. From my experience, there are 4 kinds of main people. First is the importer or investor who needs products or service, the buyer, we can say. It's not only buyer and seller, you know. We have a product supplier, we have service supplier, we have contractors doing both, like engineering. And we have also interconnectors, superconnectors, middle people facilitating this trade. The buyers, investors are too busy to spend time to find the suppliers, right supply most of the time. They have the money, but they want somebody to run the operation. So if we can bring together all these people, so filling up with just suppliers like Alibaba, I think it will not bring success. We have this already done. Alibaba, there's IndiaMart, there's TurkishExporter.net, and we should bring together also the serious buyers and super connectors and project facilitation companies like Abu Bakr was one of them, like Mr. Mehmet is one of them. Those who can finance the projects, you know, there is projects everywhere in all the emerging countries full of projects. We have contractors in Turkey is number 2, as mentioned before, and the project is in Africa. What is needed is the finance. So maybe we can also invite some venture capital companies for startups to finance such projects. But they need reports. They need, like Mr. Mehmet mentioned, feasibility reports to invest. They want to secure their investment. But venture capital, they invest 10, and they know that 9 of them will die, and 1 will survive, and maybe they will make their capital 10 times bigger. So this is how they mitigate the risk, how they handle the risk. So if we can bring all these people together with directors, country directors or city directors, accepting, recruiting more companies, more contractors, more traders, it will be a success, big success story. We should definitely do this. I mentioned old schools. Everything is digitalizing and using advantage of AI. This is inevitable. So we shouldn't be afraid of AI. We should be looking ways to harness this technology to our service. You know, there will be doctors using AI to diagnose the illness, and AI comes handy when you enter the complaints and result analysis, medical reports. It may be more successful, but there will be no AI doctor. You know, people wouldn't trust a robot for the treatment and medication. You know, but it can be used as a useful tool. The same goes for trade. So we should we should get assistance of AI, but human touch should be there. We need a synergy of people also. We shouldn't lose human connection and human touch, synergy of people. I would like to add, when you bring 1,000 people together, every business person has approximately 3,000 contacts. So it makes a 3 million people synergy. It is like a nuclear power plant, like nuclear power. So if you can harness this energy in a disciplined way with an algorithm, you can achieve everything you imagine. So thank you, Doug. Also, I would like to add, if you would agree, all kinds of business development networks has 3 stages. You should be visible first, and then build trust, and then earn money. So it takes like 6 months to build trust people remember your business when they see you. Most of the people have visual memory, and you have to show up. You cannot expect just business to come to you just showing up 3 months, one time in 3 months. Nobody would remember you. And this is the misconception. Sometimes I had a conversation with a supplier today. He's like, we made a presentation, but nobody is sending requests. You have to be persistent. It doesn't happen overnight. So you have to build trust first. It takes minimum 6 months. You build a rapport, relationship, and then business follows naturally. What do you think?
I agree. What we try to do is accelerate that process by developing trusted connections so that when we make an introduction, say of you to someone else within our network, we know the other person. We've already spent the time, to your point, over a period of time to develop the trust so that when we make a recommendation of connecting, it happens over 90% of the time. So another way of certainly getting together in a meeting and networking to do what you're talking about, it takes time. What we try to do is accelerate that. So if somebody wants to grow in Japan and they want to meet certain types of people there, to start from scratch and go to events, it would take forever, maybe never be successful. So we try to get right to the point, right to the person, someone we know, make the introduction, and short circuit years of potential time and effort, and maybe not so successful, especially in a country like Japan. So I think there's multiple ways to connect, multiple ways to grow business, but it does rely, as you say, on trust and how we develop that trust. It takes time. How we leverage that for different people and different networks. Hopefully we can be creative and innovative and find ways to do that. I'm very happy and pleased that we reconnected, and very happy that we're collaborating and moving forward. Thank you for the opportunity.
Welcome, Doug. You want to stop the webinar now, or you can take a few questions more?
I guess I could take another question or two. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. We cannot find Mr. Doug all the time. He's busy, man. He's running a global network, business network. Those who have questions, maybe Ashraf. For example, Ashraf from Egypt. He was feeling alone here in Istanbul, a foreigner, businessman. So Turnkey not only giving him useful business connections, also, how do you feel? Like you don't feel alone. You feel like within a family, we support each other. Ashraf, how is your experience so far? At least you have reached English-speaking community in Turkey.
Well, that's great, actually. Really, let me tell you from my experience with Turkish community. Turkish people are warm and friendly. I don't know, but this is something personally. I love Turkish people. I love people here. And I'm really have the chance to meet Mr. Rashid, to meet Mr. Osman, Mr. Mehmet. This community is wonderful. It gives me, regarding business, another layer that we are connecting together now. People are living wherever they are in, but at the end, all of us coming on this platform, speaking, exchanging our experience, exchanging our business description to see how we can cooperate. And this is, in my opinion, this is the reason why we were created. We were created to cooperate. And I think somehow we are doing that in this platform, in this wonderful community. And this is the intention why our God created us, to cooperate,
So
to
there was
help each other.
also a verse about this in the Quran, right? Ashraf?
Yes, exactly.
If Allah wanted you as one nation, He could have created you as one race, one religion, but we should consider it as richness. Maybe it is because of the Ottoman tolerance. We have this, we consider, we are not racist people. We consider all the other races, I don't agree, including the Greeks and Armenians. Doug, please tell your wife. We don't have hard feelings for Greek. Yes, it is. We fought in the past, but this is mostly political. And I was living in the Greek town in Canada. I noticed our cultures is our Turkish culture is the closest to Greek and Armenians. We live together hundreds of years. You know, even our food is similar, our behavior is similar, communication is similar, people are similar despite small differences. So we should know how to handle these differences and collaborate despite these differences. As Ashraf said, we should consider it like richness. We have a dessert called ashura. Maybe if you do you have this in Egypt? I don't think your Greek wife knows this, Doug. You put all the ingredients inside, like grape, you know, chickpeas, and how many ingredients inside, it becomes so tasty. It is depending the number of ingredients. So this sweet called ashura. Sorry for interruption, Ashraf. I wanted to contribute. For example, this is something African people like about Turkey as well. We don't consider them inferior. We consider them equal brothers and sisters. And they like, we are also helping development of Africa a lot. So they like collaborating with Turkish people. And when they call me, when I visit Africa, master, I said, no, please don't call me master. Call me Mr. Rashid or brother Rashid. We are all brothers. And superiority in front of God is only by the good deeds and character, good character, not by the skin color.
Yes. Exactly.
Ashraf, I interrupted you.
No. You crafted what I want to say.
You're welcome. So we have some fans of Turkey, like Mr. Zahid. He's a Pakistani by origin, but he loves Turkey so much. Many foreigners feel home here, and they like to contribute growth of Turkey. So hopefully we will host Doug very soon. I want to give you personally a city tour, Doug. You must discover Istanbul used to be capital of two empires. And like Napoleon said, if there was one state in the world, Istanbul to be the capital. So we have very rich history. We have amazing cuisine. Despite the inflation, the prices are increased a little bit. Now we are close to European prices. It used to be half of European accommodation and food costs, but now is catching up a little bit because of high inflation and increasing average salary, minimum salary, but still way much cheaper than America and developed countries, of course. I would like to extend one question. How is the perception of this tariff war in American people? He says it will make us rich. I was listening Donald Trump another day on CNN live, but it will also cause some inflation, right?
I think that goes back to my comment that we as citizens of any of our countries don't control our leaders. And I think certainly within the global chamber, there's well over 90%, close to 100% disagreement with the current leadership of the United States around certainly their overall approach. The fundamental problem that he's trying to solve is a problem and needs to be solved, but you don't do it the way he's doing it. I think from a consumer perspective, there's a recognition by those that know that it will cause inflation, that it is a tax, and that that everything has already started going up. Eggs and gasoline. Gasoline was $4.09 a gallon, $3.99 a gallon when Trump took over, and now yesterday I saw it was $4.69. So it's gone up by 70 cents just in the last few months. So it's going to come more and more. I just bought a new car a couple weeks ago,
and that was a big collapse of the stock exchange.
And people's savings, were decimated through that. So the impact is going to be felt, and those of us that did not vote for him, we're always anticipating problems. Those that voted for him, some of them are recognizing the problems now. The reality is the reality. There's nothing at this point I don't think we can do except do our part to build trade, to build connections, to build, a better world that we can control. But at this point, it's going to be creating a lot of problems.
Thank you, Doug. I watched a reels on Instagram procured by Chinese media. It says, "Make the America great again." It shows obese people, overweight people doing textile. They hardly move, but they try to work out.
Yeah, I don't watch the news anymore. I stopped watching the news quite a while ago because it's just not healthy. But I did happen to see that video, which is sad. But because at the end of the day, if one of the gifts, and I do have a philosophy that whatever happens, there's a gift. And that we just need to search for the gift. And I think part of the gift so far for me has been more interest in global business. That's good. Another gift has been our ability to reach out to countries that we had more difficulty reaching out to, like Russia. I do believe in China we need to maintain a relationship with China. So on our main global chamber board, it's co-led by a leader from China. So we'll continue to advocate for global trade everywhere, and we'll see what happens. So far, so good.
So our only as you said, every crisis has opportunities as well. We should focus on the opportunity. It is creating opportunities for Turkey as well in terms of investment. We have a free trade agreement with many countries, including Europe. Chinese already started investing on electrical vehicle factories, setting up factories in Turkey, mobile factories in Turkey, after Turkey increased the tariff in the long run, maybe it will bring employment to United States. But in the short run, it will cause some inflation. Also, you cannot bring back old industries. You know, this even textile. You know, this apparel industry, confection. It is moving to Egypt from Turkey, because the labor cost here is near to $1,000 minimum wage, considering social securities, etc. But in Egypt, it is $200. Do you agree with me, Ashraf? 200 Turkish manufacturers, textile manufacturers, moved from Turkey to Egypt.
Yes.
So because there is no point to do labor-intensive products in Turkey anymore. We should move to high technology level, like Korea, like Germany. Germany doesn't boost the export by lowering the value of the currency. You know, we should be more focusing, like Mr. Mehmet nicely articulated, maybe innovation and design. I find Italians very good at this. We have pretty much the same industries, but Italy does 1 trillion export. In comparison, Turkey is doing quarter of that, around 260 billion. And also UAE just making 200 billion through transit trade. So we should learn also from Emiratis. They entered Africa and Middle East earlier than us, and they made a big progress. So hopefully Turkey deserves to be $1 trillion export league, and we should have surplus. But on the contrary, we have like $100 billion deficit, and we finance this deficit through tourism and service. Thanks God we have this geography and nice beaches, and we have a lot to see, a lot of tourist attractions. Turkey is also one of the most visited country, Doug, in the top 5.
Amazing. I hope to be one soon.
Inshallah, we are waiting for your visit. We can maybe organize a summit in Istanbul, Global Chamber.
Yeah,
Why
that
not?
actually would be an amazing thing.
So you can be guest of honor.
That would be amazing. Thank you.
We can work on it. Dari, you are also a potential director for Nigeria. Do you need executive director or global advisor for Nigeria, Doug? It is the best market as far as I see in Africa.
Yeah, we do have an executive director that covers the country, multiple cities, and we have a global advisors, but we need more. It's a big country. There's lots of opportunities. So definitely let's connect.
Yeah, you are both in B2B group. Hopefully, Dari is a natural connector. Through Dari, we made many projects. We did the best office in Lagos, for example. It was a tea trader. He's a millionaire. He wanted all the fancy things in his administration office. It was a building. We did a nice projects. We furnished some banks and the branches. So Daria was a great help. I give this example of Daria and Emmanuel all the time. It is a great comfort. Somebody make appointments for you before your arrival. It is like president visiting country and ambassador make all the framework. So you are received at the airport, you check in the hotel, and you visit your appointments without losing any time. and it is very time effective and result oriented. This, I call it trade mission B2B focused, matchmaking focused. We should do it individually or as a group. Dare hosted me when I was in Lagos. We did the same service to him. He came in a snowy time. He struggled a little bit in Istanbul, snowy Istanbul, but it was, everybody received welcome Dare like one of their relatives. What is your opinion? Can you mention Dare?
Thank you so very much, Mr. President, for the recommendation. Like I said, Turnkey is one of the best decisions that's happened to me in business because Mr. Rashid has a very large heart and is ready to open his network. And for myself, I know the Nigerian market. This is where I grew up, though I've been to about 20-something countries of the world. I schooled in South Africa. And so with all of the network we have a lot of contact within government circle. We are ready to, expose that to our partners, which we call our friends. So you can't go wrong. Nigeria is a very volatile market, but if you have in-country assistance, you can be sure that you will excel. So that's what we're bringing to the table, and we're very excited to work with Doug and the Global Chamber. And thank you again, Mr. Rashid.
You're welcome, Dare.
Yeah, Dare, please reach out. I couldn't find you on LinkedIn, but I'm sure you're there. I just don't know your last name, so it's not possible.
I just added you on LinkedIn. I just added you on LinkedIn. So I'll reach out after now.
Also, both of yours. We have interactive WhatsApp group. You can communicate through
the WhatsApp group. All right. I'll show you that.
In advisor and global advisor and directors WhatsApp group, I ask you how you can make this community. I wanted to create the same community. I want to learn it from you.
Yeah. We actually assigned someone to build that community, and we have a lot of work still to do. Not just to have the community, but to connect it up with the other platforms. Like we have several hundred Facebook pages and several hundred X pages, and then we have LinkedIn, obviously.
Professional to do this.
I'm sorry?
You get professional support for this grouping and creating digital communities.
It was just one of our team members actually that put those together. So we haven't reached out to get like real marketing professional support. We should, but that'll be in the next phase for sure. The AI part of it. It turns out our person in Manila, Colin Christie, he is. So he and I were friends when he lived in the U.S. and then he went to Manila to retire. I helped him sell his business in the U.S. He retired in the Philippines. He got married. He had 3 more children, and then he joined a global chamber as the executive director there. He's also the Philippines' #1 expert in AI. He's a technology expert. And so he developed the Global Chamber AI tool, kind of started on his own. He thought it was something that was needed. And then it kind of started building steam. And now finally we're able to roll it out. So it does help to reach out to professionals, and then developing connections with people who are good, end up with good results.
Yeah, Doug, you can make it free on application stores, free to download to reach more people. Those who want to level up, like you can have director or advisor paid membership. They can pay through the digital POS. And you can open more features like Internations application. Have you ever checked the Internations expat application?
Yes.
So there is a free membership. It's called Basic. You know, what if you want to become Albatros? We call it exclusive member. You call it member, and then you have to upgrade. And the money is collected through the application. This is actually the painful part. It is one of the challenging part to collect money and share this money with the executive directors. We should find an easier way to do it. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, right. Absolutely. As simple as possible, extend the network globally to everyone, ideally, and finding easy ways to simplify the process, easy ways to engage. I do need to run. My wife is now calling me as well, in addition to that webinar, so I need to run.
Okay.
Thank you for the
Okay,
opportunity, and
Thank
anytime.
you very much for briefing us. We will increase our collaboration. We consider you as a strategic partner, accelerator. When I introduce Turnkey, I tell people it is an business, an export accelerator in a nutshell. How we do it, if they are interested, we can give more information. Also, we will help each other to accelerate, to come to global level. We are now in 40 plus countries, and we have 100 plus industries. Thank you very much for briefing us today, and hopefully we can realize all our targets. I wish everyone good day. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you. See you on next webinar. Thank you, Doug. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye. I will share with you the Zoom link.